Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of Digimon Adventure by the one and only dating show on the entire internet that features authentic digital monsters being dated by authentic fleshy humans. I am your host for the evening. My name is Tyler, and as always, I am joined by my stagehand, Mitch, who is going to be making all the magic happen backstage behind the scenes today. Now, as always, we have our two very human and very not single contestants who are going to be participating. We got very married Kyle, show off that ring finger, and then we have basically might as well be married Nico. How are each of you fellas feeling tonight?
Frisky.
Raring to go.
Glad to hear it. For those of you in the audience who have no idea what's going on, who have not watched the previous two episodes of this beautiful game show, let me lay out the rules for you here. In just a moment, we're going to bring out 3 of the digital world's most eligible Digi Bachelors onto our stage. Our contestants will not be able to see them. They will not know their names. They're just going to give some introductions, let us know about their personalities. After introductions are out of the way, Kyle and Nico will be given an opportunity to ask a series of 3 questions apiece, which will all be answered by each individual Digi Bachelor. At the end of all the questioning, our fellas here will get to decide who they want to take on a little old Digi date. That's not going to be the end of the show after that happens, because this is Digimon Adventure by. We're swinging both ways, and we will have a round of Digi Bachelorettes following the Digi Bachelors, which will follow the exact same format and rules.
Okay.
All right, well, let's bring out our Digi Bachelors, starting with Digi Bachelor number 1. How you feeling tonight, big man?
To be honest, kind of like I've been dropped into a weird, poorly lit diorama. The spotlights are hotter than a Zaku's cockpit after atmospheric re-entry. But hey, if this is what it takes to find someone who gets it, then I'm game.
Thank you, Digi Bachelor number 1. Let's bring out Digi Bachelor number 2, shall we?
I step onto the platform, my hands on my hips, my muffler billowing dramatically behind me. I survey the darkness where the bachelors are hidden, a beacon of justice in this televised void. I stand ready to face whatever trials this arena may present, for I am here on a mission to vanquish the loneliness that plagues the hearts of the worthy.
That's so fucking
nice.
Cool.
Pick number 2.
I want him.
Number 2.
Well, let's bring out Digi Bachelor number 3 and see if he can top that energy level.
Yo, I'm feeling so fresh, couldn't ask for more, yo. Standing on this stage, ready to explore. I'm here to find that beat I've been searching for. Let's make a connection that the world will adore. Yo.
Wow.
All right, well, we're going to get started with the questions. Thank you for those amazing introductions, Digi Bachelors. We are, in fact, going to start with Nico. Drop the first question on our Digi Bachelors. What do you got?
Well, Digi Bachelors, I'm ready to get sweet with you. When I take you on a date, are you ordering dessert?
A very delicious first question. Digi Bachelor number 1. How, are you gonna get some dang dessert?
Ordering. Please, I'd build the dessert. A perfect 1/144 scale replica of a wedding cake, complete with tiny gum-passed monogram toppers. The question isn't if we're having dessert, it's whether you're steady enough to help with the micropiping.
Hang on.
What does that mean?
Guys, speaking my language a little bit here. We're about to make a cake together.
Micropiping?
I did really take a liking to Wedinmon specifically, so this guy's starting to sway me a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
I appreciate the craftiness and the, what?
Digi Bachelor number 2, are you getting dessert?
I point a decisive finger towards Nico's unseen silhouette. Only one who's already surrendered to the sour taste of defeat would refuse the sweet taste of victory. We shall share the most decadent dessert this establishment has to offer. For a shared dessert is a promise of a shared destiny.
Well said, sir.
Man's is passionate. And you know what? I agree with him on the shared dessert thing, because going to BJ's brew house and getting a little pizookie to share.
I don't like the way you pronounce that. That implies that you pronounce cookies as kookies, and that's not a thing.
Well, I don't like the sound of pizookie.
Yeah, Pizookie, it doesn't sound right to me.
Digi Bachelor number 3, what have you got to say about dessert?
Yo, for our first date, I'd order 2 desserts, you know. One for me, one for you. Let the good times flow. Life's too short not to enjoy the show. Let's share some sweetness and let our feelings grow. A chocolate lava cake with a fiery glow, or some ice cream to help us take it slow. Yo!
Okay.
The yo again at the end.
Oh,
That's-
yeah.
that's
Is he
definitely-
always going to rhyme with yo at the end, or is it just going to end with yo every time?
I suppose we'll have to ask some more questions to get a definitive answer on that. Speaking of, Kyle, it's time for your first question of the dang show. What do you got for our Digi Bachelors?
Digi Bachelors, Nico over here just wants to jump right to the sweets, the delicious desserts. But I want to know, where are we even going to get those desserts? What's your favorite place to go on a hot date for a meal, yummy meal? What's your favorite restaurant?
A tantalizingly tasty question from Kyle. Digi Bachelor number 1, what dang restaurant are you going to go to on your date?
Restaurant? That's a bit predictable, isn't it? I'd rather take them to my workshop. The ambient temp usually hovers around 110 degrees, great for softening plastic. We could make our own gunpla. It's way more intimate than some stuffy bistro. Plus, I could finally show them the blade I forged that one time. You know, the god-slaying one.
Oh, this escalated so much.
That one time, huh?
I have too many questions. I don't know what to think. I don't know what to do. You're just in there at 110 degrees, dog. What are you doing?
Digi Bachelor number 2, are you going to give us a real answer to Kyle's question?
I plant my feet firmly, striking a heroic stance with one fist on my hip. A hero does not have a favorite establishment. A hero stands ready for battle wherever duty calls. However, for this endeavor, we shall go to the Sunset Grill. For it is there we shall begin our journey towards facing the setting sun together.
Hey, he gave an answer.
Wow, really took me on a roller coaster there, bud.
Wow. So explicitly not his favorite, but that is where he will choose to go.
Guy seems quite into the spectacle of it all. Going to the Sunset Grill, and specifically he wants to like really enjoy the sunset of it, you know, like have that environment to really set the tone. And I appreciate that.
That is fair. I've never heard anybody say Sunset Grill with such passion before.
The Sunset Grill.
Digi Bachelor number 3, where would you like to go to eat on this fine date?
Yo, my favorite spot is a place called Rhythm and Bites, yo, where the music's hot and the appetite takes flight. The bass drops heavy and the flavor's just right. We'd share a plate of fries under the neon light. The place is legendary, a truly dope sight, a perfect combo for a memorable night, yo.
Cool. Can we get confirmation that that's a real restaurant that actually exists? Because I've never heard of that.
I don't think that the Sunset Grill is real either, is it?
You know, I'm down to try. I'll try anything once. Perhaps Rhythm and Bites is going to be delectable. Never heard of it myself, but I'd try it.
Nico, we're back to you for your second question. What do you got? Maybe not food themed again.
Scratches off the top 72 questions on this list.
Well, Digi Bachelors, now that I know how sweet y'all can be, I would like to know, would you rather we go to a movie or go to a musical?
An intriguing and non-food themed question, which I appreciate. Digi Bachelor number 1, what is your response?
Musical, hands down, all that spectacle, all that creativity on stage. It's like watching a perfect diorama come to life. A movie is just flat. A musical has texture. You can feel the craftsmanship. I'd probably spend the whole intermission analyzing the set design and the mechanical bits.
Okay. I don't think they'd let you on stage to do that, but
I don't think that'll stop him. I did not, when asking this question, consider the art direction and mechanical crafting that goes into set design.
I don't like the immediate shutdown of movies being flat and then talking about like the art and stuff of a musical when like definitely is present in a movie.
you watch a
you can
movie
open his
on a
eyes.
flat screen. You watch a musical on a three-dimensional stage. So he's not wrong.
Unrelated, getting a little alarmed at how often Digi Bachelor 1's bringing up dioramas.
People are allowed to have hobbies. Shut the fuck up. Digi Bachelor number 2, do you like musicals or movies?
I turn my back on Nico's darkness, as if to ponder the vastness of the stage before me, before spinning back around with a renewed fire in my unseen eyes. A musical, for it is a symphony of courage, a chorus of defiance against the silent emptiness. A movie is but a fleeting shadow, but a musical is a rallying cry for the soul.
What is this hate for movies with Digimon? Y'all are digital.
Maybe they just crave
see
like
the
the
real
tactile
world.
realness
Oh,
of the live stage.
That makes sense.
Digi Bachelor number 3. Are you going to pick movies?
Yo, for a second date, a movie would be my pick, yo. In the dark, we could get close and real quick. A blockbuster hit or a cult classic flick. As the story unfolds, our connection could stick. The surround sounds loud and the tension is thick. A perfect setup to make our hearts tick. Yo.
This dude's got bars.
There was that bit in there about like cult classic flick or whatever. That was good. That was nice. I could flow to it. I like it.
It's not bad. It's not bad. The yo is getting a lot more passionate as we go.
Kyle, we're back to you. What is your second question for the Digi Bachelors?
Well, Digi Bachelors, Nico has dove into the musical versus movie realm, and I do enjoy both a lot, and more of you chose musical, so have to ask, what's your favorite musical, by chance, perhaps, maybe?
What a specific and possibly interesting question. Let's check in with Digi Bachelor number 1.
Les Mis, specifically the 25th anniversary at the O2. The staging for One Day More is just a masterclass in dynamic composition. The way the rotating stage reveals each character's space, their own little world, it's like watching a perfect grade kit being assembled in real time, each component clicking perfectly into place to create something greater than the sum of its parts. Gives me chills every single time.
That might be the most swaying thing that Digi Bachelor 1 could have said to make me... I love Les Mis, fun fact.
Well, he said he likes Les Mis.
So I was able to decipher what he meant, because we're close like that.
Oh, what do you mean? We're close like that.
Let's see if Digi Bachelor 2 has an even more profound answer, shall we?
I bring my hands together in a single resonant clap. The title is irrelevant. All musicals that celebrate the triumph of the human spirit over the crushing weight of adversity are worthy. However, Sunset Boulevard holds a certain poetic truth, a tale of a faded light consumed by its own reflected glory. A cautionary tale, a warning to never let our fire be extinguished by the world's cold indifference.
I'm starting to notice a theme.
There's a pattern.
Yes, just a little pattern there.
I don't have a favorite, but
Let's see if Bachelor number 3, who did not even say he wanted to go see a musical, will say what his favorite musical is.
Yo, my favorite musical is Turntables of Time. Yo, a digital epic, a story so sublime. A young Digimon with a mad beat design, climbing the charts, and their fame does climb. The melodies are fire, the lyrics divine. A true masterpiece that I wish was mine. Yo!
Have to assume that's a digital world exclusive musical.
Might be.
Yeah, that's not real.
In the human world, it's not real. Must be real in the world that he is from.
Yeah, especially because he straight up said it was a Digimon. It was about a Digimon. So
Nico, we're back to you for one final question for the Digi Bachelors. What have you got for your last question?
Now I know what kind of palates you have. Now I know what kind of entertainment gets you going. But now I want to know when you like to do these things. Are you an early riser or a night owl?
A fantastic question. Let's see what our Digi Bachelors have to say. Digi Bachelor number 1. Do you like to sleep in or stay up late?
Night owl. The world gets quiet, the heat in my workshop finally dies down to a manageable 95 degrees, and that's when my focus is sharpest. That's when I did the most delicate work on Hikari, airbrushing the psycho frame so it looks like it's actually glowing. Dawn is for admiring your work, not for starting it.
Oh.
Wow.
that was kind of a nice last line.
Yeah, that's very quotable, I think.
relatable for a moment,
What's Hikari?
and then not at all.
It's like a sandwich where the inside is bad and the bread is great. I liked how it started and I liked how it ended.
Digi Bachelor number 2, answer please.
I cross my arms over my chest, my muffler settling into a perfect, dramatic fold. I am neither, and both. I rise with the dawn to prepare for the day's battles against darkness, and I remain vigilant through the darkest night, for that is when evil is most bold. I am a guardian of the twilight.
Way to kind of dodge the question a little bit.
I don't know that it dodged the question. I think he just told us he doesn't sleep.
But if I had to pick a favorite time to sleep.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I was like, it feels like there might have been more to his answer. Perhaps I don't know.
I guess we'll never know. Digi Bachelor number 3.
Yo, I'm a creature of the night, a digital owl, yo. When the world gets quiet, I'm on the prowl. I cook up my beats and let my music howl. Under the moon's glow, my mixing bowl's full. The darkness inspires me. I never feel dull. I'm most alive when the stars start to scowl. Yo.
His mixing bowl, huh?
He just rhymed bowl with scowl.
He did.
Typed out, it is the same letters.
Near rhyme, I guess.
His phrasing has appeared to have followed an AAABBA rhyming scheme.
It did.
It definitely
I hated it.
Kyle, we have reached the final question of the Bachelor round, and that is going to you. So I'm going to ask that you drop the hottest possible question you could possibly give so that we go out on a high note for these lovely Digi gentlemen.
Oh, I gotta make it hot, Tyler. Which is why, we're coming to the end of the evening for these Digi Bachelors. Not for the rest of us. Stick around. As we come to the end of the night, you know what else we come around to at the end of the night? Oh, the bedroom. What's your favorite position in the bedroom, Digi Bachelors?
Oh, sex.
My favorite position, it's called the full burst. It involves a lot of synchronized movement, and it's really only possible with a full set of arms. It requires a lot of communication to make sure everyone's systems are calibrated. But when everything connects, the energy release is explosive. Very high output, requires a bit of cooldown, obviously.
An elaborate position that I personally have never heard of before.
What exactly, precisely, is meant by a full set of arms?
I think it's better to not ask questions.
Digi Bachelor number 2. Sex.
I freeze mid-pose, my entire body rigid with righteous shock. This is a question of base corruption, a test of my very soul. They seek to drag me from my lofty perch of justice into the mire of bedroom activities. My position is one of eternal readiness, one of heroic vigilance, standing guard against the encroaching shadows. The bedroom is a fortress, and I am its sole, incorruptible sentry.
Okay.
Wow. So we're playing fort in the bed with the pillows, and you're the knight outside the castle, is
And
what I'm
he's
hearing.
guilt tripping
He's
you.
cock blocking you, I think is what he's saying. He's
Yeah.
going to prevent you and him from having sex with anybody.
Seems that way.
Digi Bachelor number 3. What, how, sex, please.
Yo, in the bedroom, I like to keep the rhythm strong, yo. I'm all about finding the perfect song. A Missionaries classic can't go wrong. Like a smooth R&B track all night long. But sometimes you gotta switch it up. Hear my gong. A remix of Pleasure where we both belong. Making music together until the dawn's throng. Cho-cha, yo.
That wasn't a word. That wasn't a word.
I have to hear it again.
That
have to
wasn't
play
a
it again.
word.
I just throw out a fucking Doja Cat reference at the end of it.
I
Is that what that
desperately
was?
need to hear that again, and I need to parse.
I love the mental image of him when it's time to switch positions. He busts out a fucking gong and hits it.
No, that's just the name of his cock.
Well, we have reached the end of questions for the Digi Bachelors. It's time to choose. So, Nico, you are first. You have first dibs. Please select a Digi Bachelor to take on a fun, lovely Digi date.
Host Tyler, this has been a wild ride, and I wasn't able to really get a good grip on just about anybody. And that's not a reflection on them. It's a reflection on the questions we asked. There's been one standout for his creative spirit and his passion for crafts.
No.
Digi Bachelor number 1.
No!
Show yourself to me.
Damn, I did not think both of you guys were going to be vetting for Bachelor number
Me
1. But
fucking neither, actually.
there we are.
crazy
pick. Digi Bachelor number 1, you've been selected by Nico. Please reveal yourself to the world. It's Volcanismon!
With a full set of arms.
He does love his gun club. That is a thing. He is as weeby as they come.
I hate you, Nico. I hate you so much.
Volcanusmon, you have been selected by Nico. You're going on a grand old Digi date tonight. I assume there's going to be a lot of micropiping involved. What are your thoughts? Are you happy? How are you feeling?
Nico, the one with the dessert question. Cool, yeah, I'm good with that. He seems to get it. He asked about Hikari, so he's got some respect for craftsmanship. A date. I'll have to clean the workshop and maybe hide the god-slaying blade. You know, for a second date kind of reveal.
Well, you've already just kind of spoiled the surprise that it exists. I don't know how much of a reveal it's going to be.
Well, I mean, I haven't seen it yet, and it's all about the craftsmanship.
Kyle, your golden boy has already been selected, so you are left with the scraps, I guess. Who are you choosing?
I think scraps is a really, really crude and rude way to say that. Obviously, I was leaning towards Digi Bachelor #1. I did appreciate the passion, but now I must turn my back to Digi Bachelor #1. Face away from the darkness to the light! The light that is Digi Bachelor #2!
Very passionate answer that I'm sure Digi Bachelor 2 will appreciate. Digi Bachelor 2, please reveal yourself to the entire world. It's Justamon!
Whoa!
Shocking!
Justamon!
It's not Justamon, it's Justamon.
I dropped to one knee, slamming a fist into the stage with a thunderous crack of righteous approval. Yes, he has seen the light. He has chosen the path of justice. Victory! You have chosen well, noble Kyle. Our date will not be a mere date. It will be the beginning of a grand alliance. Prepare yourself, for we have much evil to vanquish and many sons to face. Together.
Yeah! I also dropped to a knee and cracked the earth.
References! References! Now, unfortunately, Digi Bachelor #3, you did not get selected for a Digi date, which is unfortunate. We appreciate that you were here, and we wish you the best, and we want you to come on out and reveal yourself anyway, and just, if you have anything to say, you're welcome to say it. Oh, dang shit. It's Guapamon.
Do you like him? You regret your decision?
Nico and I have made terrible mistakes.
Yo, I'm not okay. Yo, this beat is dropped and I'm on the floor. My rhythm's gone and I can't find it anymore. Yo, the spotlight's off and I'm just alone. My music has stopped. I have nothing left to say. Yo,
That's
That's it.
Wow. That's it. I feel genuinely bad for Guapamon.
No, Guapamon, no!
Guapamon, I did not realize how much you had riding on this.
And on that note, that is the end of round 1 for Digi Bachelorette, and we are about to swing in to our second round where we have the Digi Bachelorettes coming in.
Women.
Well, let's start bringing out our lovely Digi Bachelorettes for the evening. Digi Bachelorette #1, please introduce yourself.
I find this format intriguing. It's a different kind of battlefield, but the objective remains the same. Strategic victory through superior charm and fortitude. One must never enter any contest without proper footwear for the dance of wit and will. Here, a glass slipper for you both. For good measure, may the best sovereign win.
I did not know that they were allowed to bring gifts, but
Oh my.
Thank you. Wow.
Why is mine so big?
we'll have to dig into that later, I suppose, because we got to introduce Digi Bachelorette #2 first.
I'm absolutely delighted to be here. It's so exciting. This whole setup feels a lot like stakeout duty, you know? The anticipation, the focus. It's exhilarating. I have my good friend Shirotsume Ichimonji with me, of course. He's tucked away safely, but he sends his regards.
I didn't know you could bring friends on the show.
Yes, you can.
How did you get them
We've got
in?
gifts. We've got friends.
What's
Wow.
Bachelorette #3 gonna give us?
What's happening there?
Bachelorette 3, I hope you have something in your inventory that you brought with you, because otherwise you're already going to be at a disadvantage.
Hello? Oh, yes, I can hear you. It all feels... Well, it's a lot of lights, isn't it? Much brighter than my classroom used to be. It's a pleasure to meet you both, Kyle Mon and Nico Mon. I hope with the right partner, you'll achieve a strong, pure, and beautiful evolution.
Why is Piglet one of our options?
Oh, I'm in pain. Oh my god.
Fuck.
She's my favorite.
Oh my god.
Since Nico went first during the Bachelor round, Kyle is, of course, going to go first during the Bachelorette round. So, Kyle, what is your first question for these lovely ladies?
Ladies, welcome to the game. I'm so excited to get to know all of you, but most importantly, I have to ask you, it's such a pivotal question to start off. Sorry to get so serious right away. Which is the superior breakfast option? Could it be pancakes, waffles, or French toast? I have to know.
So a deliciously delightful breakfast-themed question to start off our Bachelorette round. Thank you, Kyle. Digi Bachelorette number 1. What do you think about all that breakfast?
An excellent opening gambit, Kyle. You've presented a classic conundrum of resource allocation. A waffles grid structure is efficient for trapping syrup and toppings, a tactical advantage. However, a pancake's broad, flat surface offers a superior foundation for a grand feast of berries and cream. A statement of abundance. French toast, while delicious, is merely a clever reuse of existing assets, not a primary offensive formation. For a decisive morning campaign, I choose the waffle. Its structure speaks of foresight and planning. I accept this glass slipper.
I guess we have to adjust the rules to tell people to not just bring an abundance of props.
How many does she have? How many did you let her bring?
I appreciate that answer because she clearly said pancakes were the best, which is the correct option. I appreciate the realism and the glass slipper.
Thanks. Anyway, Bachelorette number 2, what do you have to say about all the breakfast choices?
Ooh, a breakfast question. I adore them. They remind me of a job I had in Brussels. The target always had waffles for breakfast, so it was easy to predict his routine. As delicious as they are, I'd have to say pancakes. They're so much flatter and easier to conceal a throwing knife in if you need to make a quick, sticky getaway. Practicality is key, after all.
What? Whoa. Things have escalated.
Please hold. Back it up.
I never thought about how versatile a pancake could be. I was preaching how versatile pancakes are, but in reality, they also could conceal weaponry. That's amazing.
Digi Bachelorette number 3, breakfast. Answer, please.
Oh, a good breakfast is so important for a strong day. In my class, we always had a good breakfast before our lessons. Pancakes, definitely. They're like little golden suns, just like the bright minds I used to teach. Those kids, they knew how to work hard, not like, huh?
What? Here. Right here. No, go away. Stay here. Stay with me. Finish the thought. Jingle keys. Don't lose it. Just stay here. I lost her train of thought.
Moving past breakfast time, Nico, we are on to your first question for our lovely Digi Bachelorettes. What have you got locked and loaded?
Well, Digi Bachelorettes. Something that is very important in my life is my relationship with animals. I do love a good dog. Now, I'm curious, what is your favorite breed of dog?
Good old Nicky boy here sure does love a good old cuddly pup. Digi Bachelorette number 1, what kind of dog do you be like into and such? It's really late, guys.
A creature of loyalty and battle. I admire their spirit. I find myself drawn to the Mastiff. They possess a quiet, formidable presence, a living fortress. They are not frivolous, but deliberate in their affections and their defenses. To earn the trust of a Mastiff is to secure an unbreakable alliance, a most valuable asset, a proper companion for any sovereign. For you, Nico, a glass slipper as a symbol of such a pact.
I'm starting to notice a theme.
Where are you getting these? I thought they confiscated them from you.
No, they weren't against the rules for this one, so we can't change them now.
Digi Bachelorette number 2, tell us about your favorite pups.
What a wonderful question. I'm particularly fond of Basenjis. They're known as the barkless dogs, you see. Absolutely perfect for stealthy infiltration. No unexpected yaps to give away your position. Plus, they're incredibly elegant and clean up a scene very neatly. A girl's best friend on the job.
Well,
Why did she grunt at the end?
Yeah, well,
I don't really want to unpack that whole crime scene.
probably shouldn't. It's probably illegal.
Did we do background checks this time?
Do we ever?
Should we start?
You're the tech guy. I don't know. This is your job. I'm just here to talk.
All right, I'll think about it.
Digi Bachelorette number 3. Tell us about dogs, please.
Oh, a dog. What a lovely question, Nicomon. I used to have a dog, a good, hard-working dog. He was a mutt, a real mixed-up fella. He didn't need some fancy pedigree to be a good boy. He knew how to fetch and how to guard the schoolhouse. Not like these, huh?
What are you confused about?
Stay with me, Shrek. Stay with me.
Each of them seems to have a trademark of sorts that they are.
A little bit.
Kyle, I believe we're back to you. What is your second question for these lovely Digi ladies?
Let's get right to the point, ladies. If you had to create a holiday, what's it celebrating? What's important to you, and what should other people celebrate? Come on.
A very unique question from Kyle. One that I approve of strongly. Good job, Kyle. Thinking outside the bun. Digi Bachelorette number 1. What are we celebrating?
A new holiday. A bold declaration. I would establish the Day of Unveiled Intentions. A day where all pacts, allegiances and rivalries are declared openly in the town square. No more subterfuge. No more feigned alliances. We would honor honesty as the ultimate weapon. It would be a day of grand gestures, of challenges issued and accepted over communal feasts. A glass slipper for you, Kyle, to mark such a momentous occasion.
Yes, thank you. I almost forgot.
Slippers are really piling up. I like that Nico's dissociated this entire time.
Where is she getting these slippers?
Digi Bachelorette number 2. What is your holiday?
Oh, I would create the Day of Sharpening. It would be a day to celebrate and maintain your tools of the trade. Everyone would bring out their favorite blades, kitchen knives, gardening shears, maybe even a sword like my dear Shirotsume Ichimonji, and we'd all gather to sharpen and polish them together. There would be contests for the sharpest edge, and of course, we'd all celebrate with a nice light meal of communion wafers. It would be so wholesome.
Now that was a bit of a twist at the end.
You've only talked about and also not talked about killing people. And I can't stress enough that the idea that you are a practicing Catholic while also murdering so many people is so insane.
That sounds very on brand to me. I don't know what you're talking about.
Are you Daredevil?
Digi Bachelorette number 3. Tell us your holiday, please.
A new holiday? What a thought, Kylemon. We had enough holidays back in my day, and we worked hard for them, too. We appreciated them. If I had to make one, it would be a day to celebrate all the young ones who do their chores without being asked. The ones who respect their elders.
Okay.
Where was the huh?
There was no huh, but it really did sound like she just kind of trailed off.
Yeah, a little bit.
I like her spunk.
And maybe you'll give her your spunk later this evening. Hey,
Wow.
Nico, you want to lay another question down for our fine Digi Bachelorettes here, please?
Yes, speaking of spunk, it may not be my proclivities, but some people find this interesting. Would you be willing to get rough with me in the bedroom?
The questions sure are escalating.
It's spicy time.
Well, spice it up. Digi Bachelorette number 1.
I appreciate a direct question, Nico. It shows courage. Of course, affection, like battle, requires commitment and vigor. One does not conquer a kingdom with tepid gestures. I believe in engaging fully, whether it's on the campaign trail or elsewhere. A thorough campaign is always more satisfying. Consider this glass slipper a down payment on that vigorous engagement.
You did not answer the question.
Oh, I think she
and
did.
I now have
think she
another
did.
glass slipper.
Sex might not happen, but you will be beaten up.
And that's a strong campaign.
Digi Bachelorette number 2. Rough sex.
Oh, absolutely. A little roughhousing is fantastic for building trust and learning how to read your partner's body language. You learn so much about someone's tells, their weak spots, their center of gravity, all things that are vital, whether you're sparring or just cuddling. I'm always up for a good tussle.
Explain precisely to me how center of gravity is important for how we cuddle.
No, like if you cuddled somebody and you weren't like, imagine cuddling somebody around the ankles. You're not going to want to do that. You want to cuddle
It's not
them
a center
right
of
at the
gravity
center.
thing.
You know, Nico.
Digi Bachelorette number 3,
grab it.
please.
You're not the host. Only I get to say Digi Bachelorette number 3, please.
Goodness, Nicomon, what a forward question. I'm an old woman. My bones aren't what they used to be.
Oh, no.
Though I suppose if you needed help wrestling with a particularly difficult, huh?
Come on, man.
First time she's fully lost the plot.
That was just
Finish the answer.
fully incoherent from start to finish.
She thinks I'm fighting someone.
Well, Kyle, we're on to your final question for the Digi Bachelorettes. Just pitch a heater right down the middle for him.
You know, I'm going to have to, Tyler, because as Nico mentioned, we got to start getting spicy. And the spiciest question of all, it would have to be, would you rather have unlimited bacon and no games, or games? Unlimited games, but no games?
A unique question from Kyle that's never been asked before. A wholly original thought manifested right here on this very show. Digi Bachelorette number 1. Can you even process that question?
Your query is a battlefield of flawed logistics, Kyle. You present no games as a consequence in both scenarios. I assume the second option was meant to be unlimited games, but no bacon. In which case, the choice is simple. Strategy must always prevail over sustenance. One can forage for food, but one cannot forage for a well-designed campaign. I would take the games.
Okay, but you don't get games. That was the...
Yes,
all
you
right.
missed it a little bit. So there's no games there.
Wow, you missed out on a slipper there, bud.
Yeah, I think she hated
Oh
that
my
question.
gosh, she hated it so much I didn't get a slipper.
Wow, yeah.
No slipper.
You have lost.
Joke's on her, we pick, so I don't know.
Digi Bachelorette number 2. Can you understand the question?
I would have to choose the unlimited games. I'm not a huge fan of bacon, to be honest. It's far too greasy and gets on my hands. Games, on the other hand, are a fantastic way to train your reflexes and strategic thinking. I once spent an entire weekend practicing my quick draws with Anthony on a shooting game before a big hit in Dubai. It paid off spectacularly.
Cool. You don't get games, though?
She didn't even question
So,
it.
I don't know if you heard me correctly. So, there's no games, and you picked games, so...
Games.
I hate you, Kyle. Digi Bachelorette number 3. Answer, please.
Bacon, Kylemon. My, that would be messy for the classroom. And your question, it doesn't make a bit of sense. No games, but games. The children I taught, they had games. Good, wholesome games that built character. Not like the, huh?
Oh, no.
Oh, she lost it.
No
I
games.
didn't have any faith that she was going to make it through that.
No.
If anybody, I'm surprised she parsed it pretty well. Surprisingly, for a second there, I had no faith in her at all, actually. But cool. Well, everyone failed, but it was a nice social experiment.
Great. Thank you, Kyle, for just wasting your last question. Nico, we're throwing it back to you one final time. It is the final question of the entire show. Dribble the ball, travel, and just slam dunk this shit into the hoop. What is your final question? I'm so tired, guys.
No, fuck the rules. The Bachelorettes didn't follow them either. Just go for it.
Well, I'm going to ask a very intimate question to finish this out. If I ask nicely, would you drive me to the grocery store so I can buy a sweet treat?
What the
Please.
How did we get here? Digi Bachelorette number 1, will you take our sweet boy Nico to the dang store?
A sovereign does not drive, Nico. I arrive, and I do not simply go to a grocery store. I orchestrate a procurement expedition for essential resources. However, the manner in which you ask does show a certain deferential charm. Very well. I shall permit you to accompany me on a vital supply run for strategic confections. You may assist in carrying the spoils. You have earned this glass slipper.
Well,
he pulls ahead.
Oh,
Yeah.
you pulled ahead in the glass slipper race.
Kyle missed one, Nico didn't.
Failure. Loser. You're a loser.
I can carry my sweet treats in that glass slipper.
Digi Bachelorette number 2, will you be as nice as Digi Bachelorette number 1?
That sounds lovely. I'd be happy to. My car is very spacious and the trunk is surprisingly useful for transporting all sorts of things. And maybe while we're there, we could pick up some communion wafers. They're the best sweet treat, so light and crisp. Perfect for a post-grocery snack.
Oh, that's it. That's the whole. All right, cool.
That's it. It's just really staking your claim on the communion wafers.
I was into it until she said that communion wafers counted as a sweet treat.
Those aren't sweet at all, actually.
She's still allowing you to get your own treat.
She
you don't
is,
have
she
to eat
is.
the wafers.
That's fine.
it seems.
I shouldn't judge when she's being very kind.
Digi Bachelorette number 3, you're probably too old to safely drive on the road at this
a little
point.
scared.
But what is your response?
Oh, of course, Nicomone. It's so important to have a healthy snack to help you grow strong for your evolution. I always made sure my little ones had a good snack. We'd walk to the market together, not drive. Walking is good for you. We'd walk and carry our own groceries, too.
She finished the thought.
She was
really
really
close to
boosted for
sound
that.
strong. I'm proud
It's
of her.
impressive.
Yeah, she did great.
I asked for a sweet treat. She not a healthy snack.
There are
She lost the
healthy
plot a
and
little bit
sweet
there.
treats.
No.
Well, we've come to the end of the Bachelorette rounds, and all of our questions have been asked. So, Kyle, you get first dibs on the ladies, since Nico had first dibs on the men. Who are you selecting to go on a Digi date with?
Ladies, you've all been fantastic. I really appreciate the charm and character you've all brought to today. I have chosen to celebrate a holiday today. And that holiday is going to embrace honesty. And honesty is that I apologize for confuddling you so much with a silly question about bacon and games that you didn't give me a glass slipper. I'd like to mend those wounds and choose you, Digi Bachelorette number 1.
All right, well, Digi Bachelorette number 1, you have been selected by Kyle, even though he didn't give him as many slippers as he gave to Nico. But please reveal yourself to the world. Who the heck are you? Oh my god, it's Centralmon! I would have never seen this coming, ever, in all my days.
What?
An acceptable outcome. Kyle has demonstrated potential. His mind favors strategy, even if his execution is imprecise. I accept his proposition for a preliminary engagement. A date, yes. We shall see if he can handle the rigors of a proper campaign. I shall bring an extra pair of glass slippers for walking, and for walking all over him if necessary. This will be a test.
She gets me. This is amazing. I also want to say, if I go on a date with Justamon and Centralmon, I feel like their energies are really gonna rock together. It really feels like this is gonna be a good time. We're gonna conquer all the land, and I'll get stepped on a little bit. So we're gonna have a good time.
All right, Nico, we're on to you. You are left with the choice of Digi Bachelorette number 2 or number 3. Who are you gonna pick?
I do have to say, Digi Bachelorette number 3. I would love to take you on a stroll sometime, but I have to say, I will be taking Digi Bachelorette number 2 out on a date.
All right, well, Digi Bachelorette number 2, you have been selected by Nico. Please reveal yourself. Whoa, it's Sister Monsiel.
Whoa!
Hell yeah.
Who dat?
I don't know that we've gone
Yeah.
over this one.
You're not familiar with this one, no.
She has guns named Anthony.
Oh, I'm just thrilled. I can't wait to get to know Nico better. I'll make sure to bring Shirotsume Ichimonji with us. He loves meeting new people. This is going to be the most wonderful date. I've already picked out the perfect spot for a romantic picnic and for a quick getaway, just in case. You can never be too prepared.
I think she might kill someone during your date.
Ooh, it might be me.
Both of these bachelorettes are pretty tentative about the dates.
Yeah, they know what they want, and that's okay.
Well, Digi Bachelorette number 3, you did not get selected by Kyle or Nico, unfortunately, but thanks for being a cool and interesting lady. Feel free to reveal yourself to the world, let us know who you are, and say anything you need to say. Oh shit, it's Bobamon!
Yay, Bobamon! What a classic.
What a classic.
What a classic.
I wasn't picked. Oh, I see. I tried my best to be a good partner. to help you evolve. I really did. I wanted to help so much, just like I helped my little ones in the oh.
Why are the losers so sad this year?
Oh,
God. Also, you didn't realize that we're not Digimon, so that was kind of a deal breaker a little bit.
Yeah, she thinks she's evolving us.
Well, that brings us to the end of another thrilling episode of Digimon Adventure by the Digi Dating Game. Hope you guys at home enjoyed this little Valentine's Day special that we like putting on every year. Nico and Kyle are gonna have some real hot and fun action. Good luck to both of you. I hope you don't die or kill anybody else in your endeavors. Please let us know in the comments below who you would have selected as your Digi date. And I guess that's gonna about do it. So please subscribe if you liked this, and like if you like this, and comment if you comment. I need to go to bed. It's almost 2 a.m. We'd have to leave.